Chris John for KaijuPop.com, and this is Spells Arena Ice Frozen Ocean on iOS. This is by a couple of people in Italy, I guess. So this is a game we got sent, but yeah, not really feeling this one. It's kind of... It's weird, tell you what, I mean, that's just instantly nightmarish. Let's back out here and start at the start, instead of starting from the middle here. Let's go with just an apprentice, and hopefully this will finish quicker. So, there are these creatures that are fighting for gems over water before the time was born, and it's all going to disappear into some kind of ugly water, and instantly... this is horrific. These things, they're frightening. He's a little bit frightening. He's a little bit more. He's horrible. That thing's just, yeah. Ooh. These are your little creatures. I'm gonna choose Grendel here, I guess. And then it kind of chooses the other one, and the computer chooses the other one. They have no real relation to how the game actually plays. They're just going to hang out at the top and bottom of the screen here for no real reason. It really reminds me a lot of a 3DO game in that regard. Just like these really low poly models, and we're going to have them hang out for no real reason because, you know, we have 3D now. You choose what side you want to be on, whether you want to be white guys or blue guys. That is just a menu. It could just say, do you want to be white with these things or blue with the other things? But it has them floating around for no real reason beforehand. We're going to have the little tutorial here. So what I want to do is hold my finger over my white gem and then use attacks to hit his blue gems. And if I kill all of his blue gems, then I win. You can move the gem by touching the screen, and all those circles disappear in unconvincing fashion. So each gem of yours has... Oh, that didn't work there, did it? Avoid the attack. Oh, I've got to avoid the attack by moving my gem. Right. Right. Each gem has these spells that you can do, and they're displayed in the bottom left-hand corner. And one of them is defensive, and then you have 3 different attacks. By drawing the symbols, you can see those in as I said, it's at the bottom left corner there. And if you hold it in place, then it brings up a little aiming line, and you can apparently undo one attack or defense at a time. So be careful of that, and just go away. Let's skip this tutorial here. It's quite jittery, this. Quite jittery. It's teaching me how to press the pause menu here. Yeah, okay, alright. Which is a little bit weird. We're playing this on an iPhone 6, so I really don't think it's the stand on my phone there. Whoa, boff, got him there. And then you just go at it, and you randomly draw shapes, and sometimes the game registers them, and sometimes it doesn't. And let's draw a line to, yeah, there we go, do a defense there. I think if you look at the bottom left, the little symbols are kind of misleading, because they kind of, I always find they're, usually if you have a slightly wider point heading towards a slightly narrower one, then that's the direction. You go to the more narrow point, do you, or do you? Yeah, you do. You head towards the more narrow point in a swipe, not the wider one. But like this game's kind of the other way around, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that's... Sorry, yeah. You always go... You go up, not down, right? I do, instinctively. But, actually, that defense, if we bring it up, that's a rightward swipe, not a leftward one. And that just seems a little bit counterintuitive. But the real point really is that half the time these attacks don't register because you're doing it the wrong way around, apparently. And then when you do attack, he just sort of gets out of the way. The aim is kind of pointless because it just makes it it just means you take longer to shoot it and to shoot your attack, and the attack typically tends to go in the general direction of your enemy anyway, so he just moves out the way. And then these games just get really long, really boring, really quickly. There's a dragon down the bottom, he's hanging out, there's my pig dude. Sorry, dragon's at the top, my pig dude's at the bottom, hanging out there. And you'd think, right, it's got the UI at the top for him, for the AI. And it's got the little character there for the AI. And you'd think, well, this is a two-player game, surely, viewer. I bet that's what you're thinking right now, viewer and listener and trusted friend. Not so. This is just a single player game. It's got that UI that's just for decorative purposes. You're fighting this. This one does sort of boomerang attacks, so that's cool, I guess. Just nothing really happens in this game. You're not getting the music because that's just a technical issue on my front, but the music's just kind of floaty, blippy bloopy. There's nothing special about that. And oh look, I won a thing. I won the portal. Hurrah! Now I have to do it 3 more times to win the first stage of the game, and it's the same, it's just different colors. I don't know why it just goes, hey, do you want red or yellow? Why are they flying around? I don't know. It's just kind of showing off their 3D graphics engine, I guess, which isn't very good, and oh no, this game is pretty dull, and it's all a bit random whether your attacks work or not. About half the time they just don't send. Then when they do, you're probably gonna miss. So you just sort of cheese a bunch of attacks and hope that one gets through eventually. And then you have to do the same thing 4 more times. I don't know, we're on a different portal now. It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Everything in this game looks exactly the same. It's always the same, little water over the top. So different maps, there's nothing to take cover behind except for your one defense thing. I've had enough. It's something I've had enough of. Let's exit. Let's exit out here. Yeah, that's kind of. Sorry about that. It's like we get sent these things and one tries to be nice, but this is out for actual money and it's just not very good. Spells Arena, Ice Frozen Ocean. Oh, and here's one more thing. We're not getting the audio on this video. I'll try and find some audio to splice in on the underneath. But it also commits the cardinal sin of not letting you play podcasts or play any iTunes music or anything like that at all. You have to listen to its bleepy bloppy new age music or nothing. So right now I'm listening to nothing while playing this game. And that's basically that's a cardinal sin. There's a UN convention against that, I thought, by now. So this one's probably best avoided. Sorry about that. Spells Arena for iOS right now, but you probably don't really want it. ChrisJohnForKaijuPub.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.